What up, though? Make sure y'all always peep game. Welcome to another episode. Yo, check this out. This episode, I'm going to tell you about the time me, Styles P, Deluxe. Well, it was me, Styles P, Jada. Sheik wasn't there. It was, got into a fight with Trick and the Goon Squad in Detroit at Hockey Town right after the Pepsi Smash Tour concert in Detroit. So let's go back to the beginning of this day. I'm with Jada. We at the hotel. We went to a conference earlier that like a music conference, and I think Styles was on the panel. Jada and Styles was on the panel. It was a music conference in Detroit. So we in the building, right? No, I'm wrong. Excuse me. It wasn't a music conference. We were at the after party, which is at Hockey Town, after leaving the Pepsi Smash Tour, who had Fabulous on there, a few other artists on there, right? And I remember we were going through this tunnel, hallway, whatever, and the door closed on it. And at this particular day, Styles P was agitated as fuck. Like everything was pissing this nigga off. Like this nigga was getting pissed about everything, right? So they kind of put me in charge of watching over this nigga because he was on edge. They was like, man, dude, man, just keep an eye on this nigga, man, and make sure this nigga don't get in no bullshit, right? So I'm assigned to, I ain't gonna say babysitting because it's not babysitting, but basically trying to make sure this nigga don't get into no bullshit because he flipping the fuck out, right? So we walking through this hallway and the door closed on us. And we go to grab the door is locked. So it's just me and Styles P, and it's like this hallway and we can't get out. So Styles P get the kicking on the door, bamming on the door, kicking it so hard, and they like, damn. So one of the guys, I guess, worked there, came back like, man, what the fuck? He was like, don't stop locking these fucking doors. I'm claustrophobic. I don't like being inside a lot of doors. I'm like, damn, Styles tripping, right? So, okay. So we in Hockey Town. So Styles rolling up his weed. Now, Hockey Town, you're not supposed to smoke weed. So Styles, like, he don't give a fuck. He finna smoke. So Styles rolling up his weed. And he's smoking. And I remember the security was looking at him. While the security guy watching the whole time, right, while he smoked. Security guy ain't say nothing. Soon as he passed it to somebody else, passed the blunt to somebody else, the security come over there and snatch the blunt, tell them they can't smoke. Styles P is pissed. Styles like, man, you just seen me smoking that weed. You ain't say nothing. Now you gonna come take my motherfucking blunt? So Styles, he arguing with the security. I'm trying to hold him back. Styles trying to fight the motherfucker. Everything, right? Styles is just bugging, right? So I finally just calm him down, like, man, chill. So we get off to the side. So now they ready to go. Styles ready. He like, man, fuck it, let's go. So we tell Jada, let's go. So we walking out. We see Trick. He walk up to Kiss. I guess I didn't see this part, but I guess earlier he must have asked Kiss how much for a verse. And back then, Kiss would be an asshole because he really didn't want to do the song. But if you gonna pay him, he'll say 20 grand. It's gonna cost you 20 grand for a verse. And he figured, because Kiss always said, I really don't want to do it, but if they gonna pay me 20, I'll do it. So he always tell a motherfucker 20,000, because he really don't want to do it. And most motherfuckers ain't gonna pay him 20 grand for 16 bars. So I guess they Trick must have took it personal. He was like, man, what? 20 grand, nigga? We ain't not giving you no motherfucking 20,000. Then Kiss was like, well, shit, then y'all don't want to do it. Then I'm not doing the song. Like, Kiss being his normal, arrogant self, right? This is just how Kiss is. So one of the guys that's with Trick Trick. Now, Trick Trick, the whole time, let me get this correct. Trick Trick was not the problem. He was not the problem. It was his entourage, the people he was with. Trick Trick actually was trying to settle shit down until the shit just got out of control. So one of the guys with him started saying, nigga, fuck that nigga, man. Started saying like, fuck Jada, right? And then one of the niggas that's with Jada, which is from their hood, which is Styles P. Cousin, we call him Cousin Styles. Cousin Styles, kind of big nigga, tall, light-skinned nigga, you know, a little stocky. So he turned around, he's like, nigga, what? Because he basically like security. They would bring their homeboys or family members, niggas from the hood, and they would basically play security. So he trying to check the nigga for some fuck Jay like this. So him and other nigga, they getting face to face. Now I'm being told this part. I wasn't there at that particular moment because I'm with Styles, and me and Styles is walking up. Now while me and Styles is walking up, Styles see the confrontation. Now tell you, Styles already amped the fuck up. He already on fucking 20, right? I don't know what this nigga was on, but this nigga was fucking just on one that day, right? So he see the confrontation. He going up, he pushing everybody out the way. What the fuck? What's going on? He pushing, he looking at the nigga that's with Trick Trick. He like, nigga, what the fuck is these niggas on? And then the nigga look at Styles, and man, out the blue, this nigga just fire on Styles. Boom! And it was just so out of the ordinary. We everybody kind of paused. Even Styles paused. So the nigga that hit Styles, right? Styles right there in shock, right? Not in shock, but kind of surprised. Like, damn, did this nigga just hit me in my shit? So Styles just rushed the nigga, right? Tackling on, they racking on the ground. So now we just all rushing in too, cause this nigga's rushing toward us. We swinging, nigga punching me. I'm punching niggas, I'm kicking, all kind of shit, right? Then Styles, they had this little nigga with him, man. The little nigga, man, just got out the joint. Man, this nigga one of the toughest niggas I ever seen in my life, right? He done got one nigga on the ground in the headlock, and he just punching the shit out of him. And the other niggas is hitting him, trying to get him to let that nigga go who he punching. Nigga, he taking all the blows, they hitting him in his head, kicking him in his head. He won't let this nigga go. He keep punching this nigga. He on the bottom of the pile, just would not stop punching this nigga, right? In the mix, security coming, right? So I'm thinking security finna break the shit up. Like, it's finna be over with. Nigga, the security coming, swinging at us, throwing blows. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? So we fighting they little crew. Now we fight the security crew. Come to find out, the security was owned by Trick Trick. This was Trick Trick's security company that was securing the event at Hockey Town. That's the part. So, in the midst of all this, finally the police come. The police come and put me in a motherfucking full Nelson, right? Big cocky ass white dude got me in a full Nelson. While he in the full Nelson, niggas still trying to swing on me, right? So I'm kicking like a motherfucker, nigga. But in the midst of all this kicking, this nigga started adding pressure. But he don't, it's like he don't see these motherfuckers swinging on me while he holding me. I'm telling this motherfucker, nigga, you gonna hold me and let these motherfuckers hit me, nigga? So finally, they got the spraying mace. The motherfucker finally let me go. He let me go. Motherfucker like, come on, go, let's go. So we try to get down to we gotta go down some stairs, but we going down the stairs. Niggas are still fighting on the stairs and everything. Niggas getting loose. I mean, these niggas that's with Trick Trick was some wild ass niggas, man. These some wild ass Detroit niggas. I'm assuming them niggas from the east side, cause them niggas was wild as fuck, man. So we finally get downstairs to the van. When we get to the van, Guess who's sitting in the van? I mean, Jada and Super Mario in the van, right? Super Mario is the one they produce. As a matter of fact, he told me later that when the fight started, somebody pulled a knife on him, and he said he seen the elevator open, and when the elevator opened, somebody pulled him in the elevator, and him and Jada got in the elevator. So he, Jada, he had to get Jada out of the way. So Jada's the prime artist. Jada is the money. Can't let nothing happen to Jada. So we wasn't tripping because Jada was in the van. Jada had to be safe. Jada is the money maker. So Mario got him in the van. So it was funny though. When we getting in the van, Jada jump up, open the door like, where them niggas at? Where them niggas at? I was like, man, if you don't sit your ass down, man, we can get the fuck out of here, man. There's too many of them motherfuckers, right? So, we get back in the van and shit and pull off. We get back to the hotel and shit. I called my man, Floss a lot. He from the D. This a nigga we fuck with in the D, right? Let him know what happened and shit. He know everybody in the D. So he calling around. Trying to see what's going on. I guess he must have talked to the trick people, or somebody even got to him. He called us back, was like, hey man, them niggas is outside. Don't go outside. Them niggas in the lobby, in the parking lot waiting on y'all. We look out the window. We up. I can't remember what hotel we was in. I want to say it was the Athenaeum, downtown Detroit. We look out. We probably up. Probably 17, 18 floors up. We look down, we can see the parking lot. We see a parking lot full of niggas down there. Like, these niggas came to the hotel when we found out where we were staying at, and came to the hotel and wanted to fight some more. I was like, nigga, I'm not going out there till them niggas gone. You know what I'm saying? And I remember Styles be looking at me and was like, hey dude, I ain't gonna lie, man, we lost that one. I said, you ain't bullshit, we lost. Some motherfuckers whooped our ass. So, it was uneven, but, we fought. We ain't just run. We fought. We sat there like men and fought. We got our ass whooping, but, it is what it is. We live to fight another motherfucking day. So, yeah. So then after that incident, what was the funny shit about it, right? After that, so now Trick make a DVD talking about the incident. Now, before this happened, I still like Trick, don't get me wrong. But in the DVD, he was acting real super gangster. He was pulling out choppers, saying what he gonna do, and this and that. Okay, I get it. You gangster. I don't question your gangster, okay? But that night, bro, you were the peacemaker. He wasn't even trying to. He was more like trying to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it got out of control where he couldn't stop it. But what I didn't like the fact was he got on the DVD and started saying, God damn, how the fuck that happened? Anyway, oh yeah, I'm on the expressway. Anyway, so he got on the DVD talking like he was just on and cracking, like, the beef is strong. And to me, it just wasn't real, you know what I'm saying? But, it's the industry, man. Everything for likes and views and shit. Even back then. But I remember Styles P was on. So if y'all want to hear more about this from Styles P, just search. He was on the Breakfast Club talking about it before. Styles P. So you just go to YouTube and type in Styles P, Detroit, Trick, Fight, Breakfast Club. But he'll talk more about it. But yeah, I was there, right there, in the midst of that shit. So yeah, yeah. So one thing I actually want to add to that I think probably a few months, maybe a year or so after that fight, I talked to Styles P and he said he bumped into Trick Trick at the at Cancun in Cancun, and he said he
Like, subscribe,
talked to
share.
Trick Trick. He told him about, I seen the video, the DVD you put out. He like, man, that shit had nothing to do with me and you. It really came from the niggas that they was with. It was started from the niggas that was with Trick Trick, his entourage, and the niggas that was with our entourage. They the one started the shit. The shit got out of control. So it really wasn't no beef between Trick Trick and Styles P or the Locks. It just got out of hand. She got out of hand, and like his crew, um, being some Detroit niggas, and they was some wild niggas. So they swung on Styles, and the shit just went from there. So I do want to say that the beef was squashed. So yeah, the beef was squashed, and everybody, it's cool. Everybody went their separate ways, and like grown men, they shook hands, and it was over with. That shit is over with. Shit like that happened. Like I said, it's all about your crew. That's why you got to make sure you got the right people with you. Like now, Styles, they used to, back in the day, they used to travel with a big crew. They don't travel like that no more. At the most, it's 3, maybe 4 at the most, unless they're on a big tour and they traveling. But as far as some regular shows, parties, they don't do that no more. Some niggas stole some money from Jada one time. I remember I didn't know about it. I remember they came to Detroit and I met them, and I obviously it had just happened, so I didn't even hear about it. Somebody had stole some money from Jadakiss. I think it was like 80,000, 80 to $100,000 cash from him. It was somebody in his crew. So he really had to cut niggas loose because somebody in the crew was stealing from him. And so next day they come, I see a tour bus, right? So I'm used to just walking on the tour bus, and when they see me, it's all good, So I walk on the tour bus, and I think it was the little nigga, damn, I can't remember his name. The same little nigga I told you was the toughest little nigga I ever seen. He was getting, nigga that was getting hit in the back of the head, but he wouldn't let go. He was punching other nigga. So I jumped, go on the bus. He like, damn. He like, hold on, man. I'm like, what up? He like, oh man, Duke, you must ain't heard. I'm like, what's? He like, oh Duke, you can't do that shit no more. I'm like, what you talking about? He said, man, you can't just work on the bus up on like that no more, man. Some niggas somebody just stole some shit from Jada, and we kind of locking shit down. And I'm like, okay. He's like, well, nigga, I know you ain't knowing shit, but we can't have people just running on the bus like that no more. Like, it's only certain motherfuckers supposed to be on there at a certain time, you know what I'm saying? Because, that bread was on there, somebody, and nigga knew where that money was at and went on there and took that money. Anyway, that's another story. So, yeah. So, hope y'all enjoyed the story about the night me, Styles P, and Jada, and a couple, some of the niggas from D Block got into it with Trick Trick. Actually got into a fight with Trick Trick and the Goon squad at Hockey Town in Detroit, Michigan, right after the Pepsi Smash tour. So yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Always peep game, man. Always.